Again, rolling through until we see something catch our eye. They have a nice little display here at the Challenge Sailcloth shop with our old friend Tom Perkins' Maltese Falcon's been sold.
He doesn't own it anymore.
He doesn't own it anymore. That Greek chick owns it now.
Yeah.
In fact, my good.
I wonder if she's available.
Now, did you guys? I thought it was. Did Doyle use your cloth to build those sails?
We did. As a matter of fact, it's probably one of the riskiest things we've ever done. It was Fiber 104 is one of the best sailcloth yarns ever discovered, basically. And that is the first boat to ever use Fiber 104 in its construction of its sails.
And are you using that for a lot of different sail makers now? Or?
Yeah. Anyone who specifies very, very high-end cloth is using cloth that's manufactured with Fiber 104.
How does it compare to Cuban fiber and things like that?
Cuban fiber is a totally different animal. It's not quite a laminate. It's basically you've got yarns in both the bias direction and in the warp and fill direction.
Right.
And it's also extraordinarily expensive. You can only make it in certain lengths, however long their tables.
Well, that stuff can't be cheap either.
Well, Fiber 104 is extremely expensive. However, it's woven just like any other normal polyester would be woven. So it's the same inexpensive process where you can have 5,000 yards in one roll if you want to.
Right.
So.
Well, Nate, you were telling us that what you're excited about is really what Challenge has new this year, which is a new type of sailcloth.
Warp-oriented woven sailcloth.
This is called Warp Drive.
We're going to call it Warp Drive.
Okay.
It is the first time that any woven sailcloth heavier than about 5 ounces has been produced with warp yarns that are perfectly straight.
But usually they kind of basket weave up and down.
Exactly. The way that sailcloth is normally woven, it's woven so that the primary load direction is in the fill direction, which is sideways across the roll of cloth, and which is great for cross-cut sails. However, for tri-radial sails, you need the primary load direction is lengthwise across the panel.
Right.
And basically, you can make a tri-radial sail, a small radial sail with fill-oriented cloth, but you can't do it with a large sail bigger than like for 24.
So now you've got this warp drive, and you can do Dacron sails that don't stretch.
Basically,
or stretch what? How much less will they stretch than a conventional warp?
About half.
About half.
So the warp 1% number, which is the 1% number, is kind of the most important number for.
That's how much tension takes to stretch at 1%.
1% with length, and the warp 1% number for crimpless warp is basically 50%. Or well, it's 100% higher. It's 50% for a traditional radial-oriented cloth.
Wow. So now this you're primarily marketing this for performance cruising, but it would probably be fine for Dacron race boats too, like the Melgus 24s, J24s.
Things like that would be perfect for this. Classes where if you're limited to a certain number of sails per year, this is going to hold its shape longer than a standard fill-oriented cloth, because you've got the load-bearing direction is it's being matched throughout the sail, whereas once a crosscut sail starts losing rigidity, your draft moves aft. And
how will the durability compare to laminates, to aramid laminates?
It's going to be quite a bit more durable than a laminate, simply because it's woven. With a laminate, you have the problem of creasing, and every time you drop your main with a laminate and you fold the sail on top of the boom, you're creasing the sail.
You're damaging the glue.
Not only are you damaging the scrim fibers on the inside, but you're damaging the mylar. And when mylar folds like that and comes back straight again, it will never come back perfectly straight.
Right.
So what happens is your sails end up becoming more and more flat as their life goes through. This is a woven sail, so it comes back straight, perfect, same length every single time.
All right. Well, ask your sailmaker about Warp Drive, and thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Good to meet you.
Very welcome. Awesome to meet you guys.
All right.